Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hello everyone, checking in on SPY, TRVG, X, RIOT, VRX, and Apple on the daily weekly time frame. So the SPY bulls had an incredible week to start 2018, really just where we left off 2017, with a ton of strength, a bunch of gap up opens, strong closes, and we're in breakout mode above the upper Bollinger Band. We can anticipate normal healthy consolidation is coming shortly, as we have a bearish reversal 3 gap up pattern, which just indicates that the bulls are a bit extended in the short term, and we'll be looking for healthy consolidation. So TRVG was setting up on the weekly time frame from a longer term trade, and highlighted it first when a member pointed it out January 3rd. We got big time follow through January 4th. At that point, I still have not had a position. At this point, I still have not had a position in TRVG. Was going to look to make an entry on Thursday. Didn't get the setup that I liked. I was focused on other things. So I still am waiting patiently. And the play at this point with the week close on Friday is going to be looking for a higher low on the daily at that middle Bollinger Band to be set. And that's going to be right around $7 psychological. So we're looking for a higher low. We ended with weakness in terms of rejecting yet again from the weekly middle or the weekly exponential resistance. So I still need to see a close over these levels. We have not closed over them since we got the bearish cross and the dump began. We have a bullish MACD cross ready and waiting. But we're going to have to see this daily chart continue with higher lows and higher highs, making our way back up towards some of these gaps up here. There's a gap up at 1028. So the weekly time frame, we are keeping an eye on it. Personally, again, I still am not in a position. I'm being very patient here because if we do get a signal for a weekly longer term position, it will be one to hold for a decent amount of time, to be looking for a 10 to 20% move. So patiently waiting, and we'll see if this next week we can get over these exponential resistances. Taking a look at X, the bulls have been on absolute fire, and we've been seeing this since we broke out. We used to cover X in the daily videos previously, and every single day for a long period of time. Back here in November, I was saying we have to close over the 50-week to give us clarity. And after that happened, it's been nothing but bullish action, with the daily chart just forming higher lows and higher highs. At no point since we started this breakout in mid-November have the bears given us any sign of anything. It's just been all healthy, bullish consolidation before continuation. And we closed up at the high here at the end of the week. We're grinding the upper Bollinger Band resistance 4 days in a row, so keep updating that level. But you can see the weekly time frame making a huge recovery, and the next resistance 40.52 and 41.57. We are in breakout mode over the last 5 weeks. There is a lack of resistance, and the bulls are seeing significant follow through. Our last higher low on the daily is 34.80. Anything above 34.80 keeps the bulls in control. RIOT did not get the follow through the bulls were looking for on Friday. We're looking to stay in this equilibrium pattern with our high, low of the pullback, lower high, and the bulls are trying to form higher low at 22.53. But we don't have enough follow through from that level to be confident that that is our higher low. So we closed weak on Friday. We're still seeing this weakness at the exponential resistance 6 days in a row. The bulls need to hold 22.53 and see a break of 26.30 to have some momentum in their favor. If we break 22.53, we look down to 20.20 and the potential of a loss of the uptrend. So if we break 22.53 and 20.20, we can be looking at puts or shorts, as that will be an indication that more significant consolidation is coming. And there's a weekly gap at 16.72 to be keeping an eye on. So very interesting to be watching RIOT to see if the bears are going to be able to take over this next week. VRX has been on fire as well. Biotech and pharmaceutical companies have had a good past couple of months. Higher lows and higher highs here as well. We had a tightening range with our high, low, lower high, higher low. Bull break occurred on Wednesday, and we followed through. Couldn't close over the upper Bollinger Band on Friday, but still certainly a very strong week, and the weekly time frame shows that. We are in breakout mode. Have to zoom back multiple years to find the next resistance, as VRX has been beat up big time for years, and we're now just leveling out and changing the trend to favor the bulls. So the next resistance from here is 24.89 and 27.58. There's a lot of upside in terms of the lack of resistance at these levels because we dumped so rapidly. Keep an eye on VRX. They do have the momentum in their favor. Anything above 2071 keeps a daily higher low. And we'll see if the biotech sector and the bulls can keep going here. Bull MACD cross trying to follow through first thing this next week. Apple bulls also looking strong. Highlighting Apple here because the tech sector overall has been so strong this past week, and we've seen all-time highs from Google, Netflix, Amazon, Facebook. All the big names that we cover have hit all-time highs. Apple is a laggard. It has not yet. Still a strong close. We have a bull MACD cross waiting and lack of resistance. 176.02 and 177.20 are resistances, and we're watching to see if we can see a laggard play here as the bulls make their way to catch up to the other tech names that have been hitting blue sky breakout. The weekly chart still certainly favoring the bulls as long as we can hold the higher low pattern. 169.22 is our new higher low, and resistance is 177.20 for the bulls to break and stay in control. So that's where we stand as we head into this next coming week. The tech sector is driving the market higher. If that ceases, then we will not see Apple hit a new all-time high and we'll stay in a tightening consolidating range. Keep an eye on all these names for their potential follow-through. TRVG, liking the setup if we can get over these exponential resistances and close above them for the next couple of weeks at the least. So that's the one I'm watching the most in terms of best risk to reward ratio. Some of these other names have been running significantly, and I'm also keeping an eye on the potential for RIOT puts. If we see weakness continue in RIOT and we see a correlation break where if Bitcoin holds strong and RIOT is still seeing bearish action, definitely worth noting. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.